Hey, welcome to your practice. Today we're doing a nice and efficient full body flow. We are going to get started in a seated position. You can come cross-legged or you can bend your knees in Vajrasana like I am here. Rest your hands down on your thighs. Close your eyes. Lengthen your spine. Draw your shoulders back and down. Soften the belly. Take a deep breath in through your nose as the belly fills. An open mouth exhale, sigh it out. Again, breathe in fully and let it all go. Once more, filling up and letting go entirely. Close the lips. Breathe in and out of the nose. Ujjayi breath. That ocean-like sound on the exhale. Lips are closed. So you have this nice audible exhale to keep you focused, to deepen the breath. And again, think about softening the belly, especially on the inhale, and softening the neck and the jaw. Lengthening the crown of the head, the very top of the head to the sky. And then drop your right ear towards your right shoulder for a little neck stretch. Notice if you're bringing your right shoulder up towards the ear, and can you soften that down as you take this stretch? Breathe into the left side of the neck. Breathe down into the collarbone, down into the left shoulder. And bring the head back to center. Left ear to left shoulder gently. Notice if there's a difference between the sides. Usually there's a little because nobody's perfectly symmetrical. Soften the jaw. Relax the tongue. Relax the eyeballs. Bring the head back up to center. Reach your arms up. Blink your eyes open if they're not already. Interlace your hands and flip the palms up and take a side bend to the right. Rise back up. Take a side bend to the left. Rise back up. Keep the hands interlaced around the spine. Push the shoulder blades forward and apart from each other. Now rise on up. Take a little back bend. So this is your cow pose. And then round for cat pose. Chin into the chest. Inhale, cow. Rise up. Arch your back. One more time. Round and curl. Rise all the way up, stay there nice and long. Take an inhale. Exhale, release your arms down by your sides and make your way into tabletop. Tuck the toes. Begin to shift front to back. Just a little stretch on the bottoms of the feet, the ankles. If you want, you can turn your hands out and around so the fingers are facing your knees. Just play around with this. Different movements, different weight distribution on the wrists, on the toes. Good. One more breath. And we'll come back to center, turn the hands around, fingers face forward. And take the right leg straight back behind you. Reach the left arm forward. Good. Bend the right knee. Reach your left arm around and grab onto the right foot. Kick the foot up into the hand. Starting out with this back bend. Tiger pose. Can you lift a little higher? Broaden the shoulders and the chest a little more. Deep breath in. On your exhale, extend back out to bird dog. Right leg is straight back, left arm is straight forward. Knit the ribs in. Good. Now take your right leg out to the right a couple inches and the left arm out to the left, creating this diagonal line. For 3, 2, on 1, come back to neutral. Put your hand and knee down to the ground. Cat-cow, just 1 round. Then come back to neutral. Left leg straight back off of the ground. Right arm forward. You're in bird dog. Now bend your left knee. First kick your knee and foot up. Then reach around and grab onto the foot. So you're grabbing the foot high up and then kick up. Lifting even higher, using the leverage of the foot into the hand to create more lift. Strong abdominal muscles. Broad chest. One more breath. On the exhale, re-extend, arm and leg. Pause here, knit the ribs in, strong core. Now the left leg goes a couple inches to the left, right arm a couple inches to the right. Diagonal line. Spread your left fingertips for 3, 2, 1. Come back to neutral. And hand and knee back to the ground. Round the spine. Then come arch your back into cow. One more time because it feels good. Round. And arch. And then go back into tabletop. Downward facing dog. Tuck the toes. And we lift the hips. Shake out the head. What I love about the yoga practice is, to me, it feels like an organization of the body. Like before I practice, things feel a little chaotic and out of sorts. And then once I practice, everything's in place. Everything's organized, which feels more peaceful than the alternative. So let's find stillness in down dog. Take your feet as wide as your mat. As wide as your mat. Press your heels towards the earth as you lift your hips high. So it's kind of a wide-legged down dog. Good. Then lift your heels up and bend your knees. A little bit of a different shape. Heels lifted, knees bent. With your left hand, grab onto your outer right ankle or calf. And then look under your right armpit as you rotate. And then option to straighten out the right leg a little more. We'll come back to center. Bend both knees, right hand to outer left ankle or calf. Twisting under the left armpit. Option to straighten your left leg a little bit more. And come back to center. Bring your feet to normal down dog and shift into plank pose. Good. And then lower the knees an inch off of the ground so you're hovering. Shift your hips back so you're in a floating child's pose. Your knees are an inch off the ground. Then lift your hips up into down dog. Now round your upper back as you roll into plank. Bring your knees an inch off of the ground from plank. Shift back, floating child's pose. Lift your hips up and round your spine. So, okay, let's start to put it all together here on your own. Just finding these down dog, what do we call these? Spinal rolls. On your own, flowing through. See if you can make it very fluid. Do 3 more. Nice and fluid like water. And the next time you land in down dog, you'll stay there. Walk your feet up to your hands. Little steps. Once you get there, lift up halfway into flat back. Reach your arms straight back behind you. And then interlace your hands, still flat back, half lift. Interlace your hands and straighten out the arms. Now fold forward, arms are dropping overhead a little more, weight shifting into your toes. Straighten your right leg and bend your left leg. So as the right leg straightens, turn open to the right. If it's too much, you can just stay in the center. So you're kind of opening up within this clasped hand forward fold into a twist. And then switch. Bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, and slowly turn to face the left. You can always make your feet wider for more stability. Left shoulder draws back. Feel how your toes are spreading and nice and stable through the base of the feet. Come back to center. Release your hands down. Take ragdoll. Grab onto those elbows. Bounce and shake, whatever feels good to you. Maybe sway side to side. Switch the grip so the other arm is in front. Good, now keep your arms like this, okay? So you're holding your elbows or your wrists and slowly roll on up, rounding through the spine until you stand all the way up and take the arms up to make a frame over your head. Lift your heels up so you're balancing on your balls of your feet. Your heels are nice and high. Hold for about 5 seconds here, working on balance. For 3, 2, 1, lower back down. Now lift just your left heel and step your left foot back into high lunge with your arms still overhead. If it's not comfortable holding onto the elbows, just hold onto the wrists so you're creating more space for your arms. So you're in a high lunge. Now we'll take a twist to the right. Twist your body to the right. It's gonna feel like a small twist because the way the arms are overhead here, we don't have as much leverage, and that's okay. Keep the bend in the front knee. Keep rotating, keep rotating. Now open the arms up. Lower the back knee all the way to the ground. Reach the arms forward and up, Anjaneyasana. Maybe a back bend here if it feels good. Good, then we'll go into half splits, but take the arms back behind you. Airplane arms, half splits. Hinge from the hips still and go forward. Tuck your back toes for more stability. Reach the arms straight out in front of you. Keep your spine nice and long. So the back is working here, the shoulders are working. Come back into Anjaneyasana, so bend the right knee. That's your low lunge with the knee down. Rise back up into high lunge and open up into warrior two. Flip your right palm, reverse warrior. Take your left arm behind you into a half bind. Good. Then we're going to side angle with a half bind. Bring your right hand all the way to the ground, fingertips to the ground. Left shoulder opens up. Option for a full bind. If you're in full bind, you can drop the right hand back down, lift the left arm all the way up, and left arm over the ear so get that nice side body stretch. Left arm over the ear. Inhale, lizard lunge on your exhale. Both hands down, slide the right foot over to the right. Put your left knee down onto the ground. Untuck your back toes. Put your right hand on your inner right thigh and twist to the right. Either stay here or take another variation. Maybe you're bending the back knee and grabbing onto the foot. Soften your breath and deepen your breath at the same time. And slow it down. And we'll make our way back into regular lizard. Lift the back knee and step to the front of the mat, squat. Malasana yogi squat. Hands to your heart and get low. Bring the backs of the hands together. Push them together as you broaden your chest, shoulders back. Good. Palms together and then forward fold, feet hip distance. And grab onto your elbows. And we're going to rise all the way up, slowly roll up the spine, take the arms all the way up. Remember to find a position of the hands that feels best for you with this frame. Lift your heels up and hold here. Focus on one point in front of you for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, lower your heels down, then lift just your right heel. Step back into high lunge with your right leg. Left leg is forward. Take a twist to your left. So your back knee is soft, so there's a slight bend in the back knee. The front knee is bending even more as you twist. Softening that back knee will give you the space to find more of a twist. One more breath. Open up the arms. Slowly lower the back knee to the ground. Lengthen and twist a little more. Then reach your arms forward and up. Just keep the back toes tucked for stability here. Take a little back bend if you want. Then we'll go into half splits. Shift it back. Take the arms into airplane. Hinge forward with your spine. Or with your hips rather. And your spine is long and your left hip draws back. And look down. If you're looking forward, you're creating some unnecessary tension in the back of the neck right now. Look straight down. Then take your arms straight out in front of you. Keep them lifted. And reaching forward. We'll make our way back into Anjaneyasana, low lunge with the knee down. Slowly rise up to high lunge and open to warrior 2. Flip your left palm, reverse warrior with the right arm into a half bind. Side angle, keeping the right arm behind you. Left fingertips come to the ground. Draw your right shoulder open. Parsva Konasana, side angle pose. Option for a full bind if you want. Only do what feels good for you. Release your left hand down if you had that bind. Reach your right arm up and then over your ear. As you reach your arm over the ear, press into the outer edge of the right foot. And then put your hands down, come into lizard. Slide the left foot to the left. Lower the back knee down, open the left knee to the left. Left hand on the inner left thigh. Option to bend the knee, grab onto the foot for a quadricep stretch. Find that soft, slow rhythm of the breath. Ujjayi breath. Intentional. Come back down onto the hands, lift the back knee, and this time we're going to step back to plank. Plank pose, hold. Lower all the way down to the ground. Now take your arms by your sides and lift up for locust. Then reach your arms straight out in front of you. Take your arms into cactus or goalpost arms as you lift a little higher, but really press your fronts of your hips into the ground as you do this. Take your arms back behind you again. Then plant your hands down on the ground for a cobra pose. Lift your chest up, your feet go down, your hips go down. Inhale. Exhale back down to the ground. Tuck your toes, lift your thighs, and press all the way up to plank. Now lower down for chaturanga. Hold. We're gonna hold here and go back up to plank, but hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly come back up to plank. Downward facing dog. Breath in and breath out. Pigeon pose. Lift your right leg up. Bring the right knee to the right wrist. Set the leg down. Slide your left leg back. Lift your chest up. You can stay here, or you can lower your forearms to the ground, or whatever feels good for you. You might go all the way to the ground with your arms straight. You can drop your head down and relax the back of the neck. And just ask yourself, what do I need right now? What do I really need right now? Slowly rise back up onto your hands. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. We'll come to three-legged dog. Lift the right leg up. Then bend your knee, open your hip. So option to flip your dog, but I want you to do it extra slow. So first roll onto the outer edge of the left foot. Lift your right arm up. Can you balance here in space as your right foot slowly starts to reach back? And can you hover off the ground with the right toes? Like you're teasing your foot to the ground. Hold for 3, 2, and then put your foot down on 1. So that's what I mean when I say do your wild thing slowly. And it comes from a place of strength. So we're holding our wild thing, or flip dog as some call it. Good, and we're gonna come back around just to one-legged plank. So right leg straight back behind you in your plank pose. Chaturanga on one leg, but hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Upward facing dog on 1. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Pigeon pose on the left side. Setting the knee down. And we're taking our time here. Start by being upright, feel it out, and then decide if you want to go down more. I always find pigeon to be a journey. It kind of changes with every breath that you're in it. Breathe into that journey. Come back up onto the hands. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee, and step back to three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Okay, slowly into your wild thing. Outer edge of the right foot, left fingertips lift, and we hover as this left foot slowly comes to just hover off of the ground. And then you can set your foot down as you rotate open. And then bring it back around to one-legged plank. Hold. Shift your weight forward. Chaturanga, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. Lift up halfway. And then on exhale, fold. And we're going to take some time here in our fold. So you have options for variations. You could grab onto the backs of the ankles, pull your elbows apart, you can grab onto the big toes. I'm going to take my arms all the way around my legs so the elbows tuck in behind the knees, and then hold onto the ankles from there. And so wherever you are, you're just really deepening into your fold. Bringing the chest closer and closer to the legs. If your arms are behind you like mine are, draw your shoulders away from your ears. That'll give you more space to fold. And wherever you are, can you shift your weight more into your toes? Okay, let's take 3 deep breaths right here. Release. Walk your hands all the way out to down dog. Then set your knees down onto the ground. Sit back on your heels. Take your arms out wide. Right arm under the left for eagle arms. I want you to arch your back like you're doing cow pose. And then round like cat. One more time. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And come back up to neutral, unwind. So your right arm is under the left. Now you're going to do left arm under the right. Sometimes I have to say it out loud. Really think about it to know which side is next. Okay, so 2 cat-cows on your own. Back to neutral. Unwind those arms. Take them behind you. Nice open chest. Fingertips on the ground. Rise back up. And we'll sit all the way down. We're going to take double pigeon. Right leg over left. Right leg over left. Stack the shins on top of each other. Take any variation that you need to of a hip stretch. If this one doesn't suit you, it doesn't work for everybody's hip structure. Take some circles. Couple in each direction. This should feel pretty good on the hips. Like as you're changing your weight distribution, you should feel some stretch, unless you're really, really flexible in the hips and have an open hip structure, then you might not. Okay, so you can keep doing that if it feels good, or you can go forward. You can stay upright, you can go forward and go down. You choose. So if double pigeon feels challenging, like if your knee is really high up and you're like, why doesn't this work for me? It likely has less to do with your flexibility and more to do with the way that your hip sockets are designed in your body. And there's nothing you can do about it except just accept it and do what works for you, which is, to me, seems like a pretty freeing idea, right? If you're able to fold all the way forward, go where you want to go. Just exist with your breath here. Before we rise on up, if your hands are on the ground, think about tilting your pelvis forward even more. You can also do this from upright. So it's a forward pelvic tilt, an anterior pelvic tilt. And you might get a little bit more sensation there. Flex the feet. One more deep breath. And then rise all the way up. We're going to switch out the legs. So first you arrive there and you take some circles to feel it out. Now remember the question, what do I need right now? Oftentimes, it's to quiet the mind, and open the heart. Maybe you come all the way forward, find your place that feels good. Quiet the mind, open the heart. Perhaps get a little more anterior pelvic tilt. Another way to think of that is your chest kind of is moving forward towards the front of the mat. Flex the feet. And slowly rise up. Unwind the legs. We have one last stretch before we take a few moments to breathe. We're going to take the legs wide because we haven't done much wide-legged today. Remember, this is an efficient practice, getting it all in. Flex your feet. Sit tall. You might stay here or you might walk your hands forward. Again, how far forward you go probably has to do with the structure of your body, of your bones. Maybe your forearms, maybe hands go down, forehead. I'm staying on my forearms. Roll the inner thighs back, flex the feet. So you get that stretch through the inner thighs. Now you can stay there if it feels really good where you are, or you can do some side bends with me here by bringing the right hand over towards the left or to the right and the left arm up and over for a side bend. And slowly switch sides if you're with me. And rise on up. And we'll bring the feet together, the legs together, cross-legged Sukhasana. Sit tall. Rest your hands on your thighs. Notice how you feel now. You just gave yourself about 30 minutes of practice, which is so significant. Quiet the mind, open the heart. And soften everything. We don't have to hold on so tight. If you can stay longer, please stay longer. Hit pause on the video. Be here. If you're ready to move on with your day, bring your hands together at your heart into prayer. Drop your chin down slightly. And we're bowing together in gratitude for this practice. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad you were here. If you liked the video, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I can't wait to practice with you again. I'll see you later.